Here we go, Ekachukwa.
There we go, we got him here. Baxter. So we'll get him set up. We'll get Francesco set up with a pair of headphones and in front of the mic. Looks like Francesco might have even taken a bit of a fall there on the on the course. So pop those on, Francesco.
Where should I go? So we have a camera right here for Instagram, and then we have our cameras over here, 3 others. But really, you can look straight ahead over. We're going to be looking also in this direction a little bit. And the more you speak directly into the microphone, the better we'll be able to hear your voice.
I think Francesco is a seasoned pro when it comes to podcasts and interviews, I'm sure. But hey, congrats, Francesco.
That was congratulations. It's awesome Thank you so much. Have you here.
Yeah, look, I was just saying how often at a race like that, it kind of looks like you're in control. You know, it's not. It doesn't look easy, but still, you look very relaxed. But I'm curious to know, did it look as kind of controlled as as it looked from here? Did it feel that way to you?
There was for sure a lot of doubt for a long time that I was not going to win this race and that Luca was actually running better than me. I mean, we were exchanging positions quite often. I was probably a little more efficient on the climbs, and it was definitely more at ease on the technical downhills. But then at some point after Passo Jau, I made a move, and I saw that it was Luca was struggling a little bit, so I decided to push and go and give it a try, and it worked. So very, very happy. It was close to the 4-hour barrier. That was my goal for today, but I think the conditions weren't quite there to run like super fast. Part of it was due obviously to the temperature. 2023 we had much cooler temperatures and a little bit of rain, which definitely helped. Also, the conditions of the last downhill after the thunderstorm last night were not perfect. It's like all these small details that at the end of the day make a difference, and it's a matter of seconds.
Exactly. And of course, you've got some history with this race. Winning in 2023 in front of Nadir Magay, second place last year with Eli Hemming. Was good battle with him, Eli Hemming from the USA, and today with Luca really pushing you on. And it's interesting to hear that, just how him being there. Did it make you run faster, or do you feel more like a stress or a pressure?
No, for sure, having someone to run with, it helps a lot to run faster, because if you are by yourself, you never really know how hard you're actually pushing. So obviously, I had some references on the course, like some splits that I had in my mind. But running with Luca definitely helped a lot. Yeah, this time was with Luca, 2023 with Nadir. So yeah. The competition is there.
That was a close battle. I remember that well. Yeah,
super close.
You mentioned.
Yeah, in the last, I think having Nadir in the last downhill in 2023 helped me run a little faster. And this time I was like 2 minutes under course record at Grada del Lago. My speed was like 3:28, and in 23 was 3:30. So I was like, okay, it's like right there to go under 4 hours. By then, I didn't have a competitor, like someone to catch, and I pushed as hard as I could, but it wasn't quite enough.
No doubt. You mentioned earlier that you felt like at a certain point or certain points in the race that Luca was actually in a better form than you.
Yeah.
How are you dealing with that? Are you mentally? Are you having self-talk with yourself? Like, how are you dealing with that mentally? Because obviously you're right there with him.
Yeah.
But how are you able to get yourself, even if you don't feel 100% in form?
Yeah, great question. So obviously, you know that everyone is working hard. If you're right there, I mean, it's impossible to feel like easy, unless you're maybe Kylian Jornet or Jonathan Wyatt in his prime. But yeah, sometimes you feel like giving up. have to be willing to take on a whole lot of pain. Um, and I'm very intrigued by the perception of effort and it's like how the mind that actually makes a difference, because I think like your potential is defined by your metabolism, your physical uh, ability, like your fitness.
Statistics.
But how much of that fitness you can actually use is it depends on your on like your willingness, like your mindset. So like
The desire.
one day you might be like at 90% and you're pushing as hard as you can, but you're only like at 90%, and another day you're in a better mindset and you're able to like squeeze that 100% and really produce the best performance that you're capable of. And obviously I think it's not possible to do that in every single race. Probably there's probably like just a couple of times in a year that you're actually able to go to the well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, and that sort of brings me on to another point where you're quite well known for somebody who's able to arrive in really great shape on the day and to really arrive in the best possible shape at the biggest appointment. How do you manage that?
Yeah.
A good coach.
Yeah. I definitely have a good coach. Tito Tiberti has been helping me since 2014, so it's been over 10 years now. And yeah, he's definitely the person that has helped me to
But also,
get to this level. But yeah, I mean,
I think being smart about how many races you choose and which ones are the most important. That's what I
Yeah.
can see that you do well.
yeah, it takes some experience for sure. Maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I was maybe racing more, like not choosing my races as wisely. Also, like I think I felt the need to prove myself a little bit, which put some pressure on me. And now I'm like, okay, I just want to like do this race, and like it's more like a process, like the process of training and getting my best shape possible, and then the race. I mean, it can go well, but there is actually a lot of variables that are not under your control. So yeah, it depends on the day. But
It sounds
Yeah,
like it
sounds
sounds like
like
you
it.
kind of evolved a little bit on how you define the success to yourself.
yeah, I think so.
Do you see we had a message for you here, Francesco. It said if you like, there's a juice beside you.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely need some sugars.
Exactly. So we'll let you go. We'll let you recover because
Exactly,
I know
exactly.
when the legs have
It's
just
okay.
finished a race and then you have to stay in one position. That's not the best thing for an athlete.
But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. It looks
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna come
yeah,
in. And we'll
you're
be
gonna
able to
come
sit
in.
and talk.
It'll be nice to talk to you again.
maybe
Wonderful.
maybe just to finish off, what does the rest of the season look like for you? What's on the plan?
Sure. So right now, a little bit of recovery. Next week, I'm actually racing the Maratona delle Dolomiti bike race. So yeah, I mean, it's just a fun experience. Since I'm here, I'm going with my sponsor, Enerbit. So super grateful for that. And after that, we're actually going to Canfranc to do a course recognition for the World Champs
Right.
with our national federations and a few athletes. So that will be very, very useful to
Yeah.
really dial my training for this big goal that I have at the end of the season. I will compete in the long trail after having run for many years the mountain classic or the uphill race or the short trail, obviously.
Exactly.
But before that, I also have Cerzinal. It's it's probably my favorite trail race in the world. It's actually my 9th time this year, so
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's more
well.
times than I've done it.
super happy to be back in the special race in Val d'Anivière. And I'm actually trying the double CCC and World Champs. They are 4 weeks apart, so it's going to be tricky tricky.
Test of
Not
recovery.
easy at all. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I will have to really pay attention to the recovery. But I think my first experience with the 100K distance at Canyons earlier this year taught me that I can do it. The recovery from that race went quite well. I also had a good performance. So yeah, obviously CCC is different from Canyons. I mean, it's the same distance, but in terms of
Hillier.
duration, it's a lot longer.
Yeah, the
and
hill,
more
the hills are
demanding.
big.
Yeah.
No,
But I think that will be, if you recover correctly and properly, it can be big stimulus for Frank. So yeah, like hopefully one race is going to help the other.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
forward to it.
so Francesco, very well known for the mountain running, moving into marathon distances. First year, stepping up to 100K. So, all the best for the preparation for the next races. Make sure make sure you stay on the bike next week and stay safe.
Yeah, some rest days and some hikes here in the Dolomites and some bike rides. Sounds nice.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
Dreamy.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll look forward to speaking to you for a more in-depth time tomorrow.
Thanks a lot.
So,
Thank you so much.